Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be on MLG's Sc2 Plateau. CCalms and Hooked going to be battling it out here. It is going to be a PvP of all things for our very first match here. I'm going to shoot out here to the website and let you know what kind of players we are dealing with here. Hooked is going to be... Let's take a look, Hooked. Where'd you go, brother? There he is. Oh, he's a master level player as well, and CCalms a high level master player. Looks like these guys going to be a pretty even matchup here. Pretty dang good, actually. Yeah, that'll be nice. Cool, so we're kicking this off with some hardcore master versus master action here. CCalms going to be our pink Protoss. He's kicking it down here in the bottom left-hand corner. In the bottom right, it is Hooked. He is spawning as red Protoss. Oh, it's his first season as Masters. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, though. I mean, that's great. So, an up-and-comer, then. 5 months bronze to Masters. Wow, that's pretty good, man. More than I can say for myself. Ladies and gentlemen, now we do see Hooked going to go in here with his scouting probe. And the same thing here for CCalms. Both of these guys getting scouting intel. Notice that the timings here just about the same. Hooked slightly ahead on his gateway, but not by much. Yes, high masters indeed. Looks like Hooked cruising back up here with his probe, even after scouting CCalms. I wonder what he's going to do here. CCalms is not a noob. Oh, funny guy. Cool, gateway going down here. And the gas going to be completing here for both players just about the same time. And I assume we're going to see those cyber cores come out for both momentarily. Mirrored openers thus far and standard to boot. There goes that cyber core. Notice CCalms going to be walling off his mineral line there. Just in case this does go to a DT type scenario. It's a very nice thing to have your mineral line walled off. You may even see him put some pylons in this little position here, and this position right here. And I think that's all that you need to make that tight against DTs, but I'm not for sure, to be honest. So we'll check that out here. If it does come to that, we'll see how he goes forward. But Hooked and CCalms both completing their cyber core, both going to be working on warp gate technology. Looks like Hooked only slightly ahead there, but every little bit counts. He is going to be pumping out a stalker as well, and CCalms are doing the same thing moments behind. Oh, if it's lagging, then it's my fault. Let me go turn this off real quick. Okay, try that. That should clear it up. Okay, so cyber core here going down pretty good time. We do have our second gateway out on the field for CCalms, and his first stalker going to be cruising out as well. First zealot here for Hooked when he headed out across map. Looks like CCalms checking for proxy pylons. There is going to be one forward probe here for Hooked, and indeed he is going to toss down a forward pylon. Looks like he's going to try and make it up into this base. However, CCalms will scout that. Pylon's going to be going down. And here come 2 units. Looks like Hooked absolutely going to be going for a 4-gate here. Does have all 4 gates going to be done momentarily. Should be done right around the time his warp gate technology is complete. Looks like CCalms is going to be backing out here for just a moment. He does have triple stalkers out on the field here. And your first warp in will be ready to go here momentarily. We'll see if Hooked's going to warp him in right here at this position, or if he is going to do it somewhere else. Here comes your warp in. Oh, he's getting a little bit of a surround here on CCalms. CCalms going to have to back up to his high ground here, and his first warp in going to be going down. He's only on 2 gates right now. He does, however, have a sentry. Going to block his ramp there. That is going to be super helpful. Double sentries here. He's going to have to get out one more here to definitely be able to hold this ramp, and there goes one more indeed. And we should see pretty good force fielding from him momentarily to keep these guys out of his base. Looks like Hooked going to try and make it happen, but CCalms did lose 1 stalker, so he's currently behind a stalker. However, he almost got the kill on this one here, but he is going to be recharging his shields up, and that is going to be a lot better for him. Trying to make it up here. Ooh. Nice. Nicely done. Got to keep that ramp blocked. He does have now 4 sentries here. And he did grab a Twilight Council. Looks like he's got 3 gates at this point. Couple Zealots do make it into this ramp up to the high ground, but not able to take anything out. CCalms' great control, keeping himself out of range of these Stalkers, is absolutely necessary at this point. We'll see if he's going to be able to block this ramp really well. Indeed, he is going to keep all those Zealots down there this time as well, so kind of interesting. It's nice to kind of split those guys up when possible. This time it is not, however. Hooked can be trying back again, and CCalms a little bit late on his force field there. There he goes. He's got another one down at the ready. Looks like he is going to be able to clean this up pretty well. A couple more warp ins here, and it looks like Hooked getting held off here in pretty nice style. No pylons here or forward pylons, so he cannot warp in by gaining vision of that high ground there. I would have liked to have seen him while he was focusing this attack to toss down a pylon in this position here. That way when he did get those Zealots up, did get these units up to the top of the ramp, that he could have just warped in really fast right in this position and see if that would have been able to make a difference for him. However, CCalms is now way ahead. He's being super cost effective with these units, losing very few units. And doing a great job here. Now Hooked not transitioning. It looks as though CCalms did sneak a probe out here, that one that he had out earlier, and is going to toss down a forward pylon. I'm going to cruise up here just to see what's going on. In the meantime, he is going to be able to guard this ramp, I think, very well for the time being. And looks like Hooked going to try and poke up there for a moment. CCalms keeping control of his units and tossing down a Guardian Shield. Might be a misclick. Probably was a misclick. Maybe he is a noob. I'm just kidding. He's not a noob. But it does happen, and maybe he did mean to do it on purpose. Maybe he thought that attack was going to cruise up there. But regardless, he is in great shape. He does have pylons now in his opponent's main and in the natural. And Hooked got to be careful. Notice the supply discrepancy here. 54 for Hooked to 68 of CCalms. CCalms about to have his blink complete. There it goes. Hooked is transitioning into some Robo. Let's see what he's going to do here. Well, it'll be a little while. We won't sit and watch, but it looks like CCalms not content. He is going to cruise down here to the low ground. Good force field is going to force this engagement here for just a couple seconds longer. Should be able to clean this stuff up. And Hook saying that Protoss is OP, an interesting idea from a Protoss player. Oh, but great stuff, great game. CCalms able to hold him off in phenomenal style there, and that is going to make it GG. Ladies and gentlemen, that blink down to the low ground was phenomenal. But thanks for coming out. We'll be going into another game here momentarily. Don't alt tab, always alt Starcraft, and Merry Christmas! This is our, our open arena tournament on Christmas Eve. So thanks again. We'll see you guys in our next game.